Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to do an account giveaway. Okay, and to enter the account giveaway is simple. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Enter the Discord. I will be doing the giveaway on Discord. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make sure that you join the Discord. This account is pretty great, in my opinion, and it's going to give you a huge step up if you're trying to get into Raid or you're just trying to have a free to play account that has really good champions on it that can give you a nice leg up into, I'd say, into the the mid to late game kind of area, mid-ish late game. And we'll go into it. Just to show you, we have a bunch of energy. We have 12,000. We have, almost 5 million coins. We have 600 gems. And from that, let's go straight into the champions. So we have, look at this. We have a Duchess. We have a Deliana. We have a Rhodos. We have not one, but two Geomancers. We have a Trunk Heart. And the reason Trunk Heart is great is we have this unkillable on all allies for 2 turns. This goes down to a 4-turn cooldown. And the reason that's really good, obviously, we have Ronda, we have Artok, we have Ultimate Death Knight, Rathalos. We have a bunch, we have a bunch of other champions, as you see. I'll just scroll through. I'm not going to go through all of them. But as you see, Haikatoon, we have a bunch of 3 stars. And if we keep going, and then I was grinding. The reason I'm giving away this account is I can't really give it any attention. I pretty much have my free-to-play account, I have another pay-to-win account, and I'm spending a lot of times on those to pump out YouTube content, and I don't really do much on this account. I kind of just log in, and that's it. I was grinding it for a bit, but I just haven't. Now, if we go into the reserves, check this out. We have a Painkeeper. We have a Paragon. We have a Varus. I mean, look at all these. We have 3 Frozen Banshees. We have an Apothecary. Like, this account is loaded. And I believe with Painkeeper and Trunkheart, you could probably do an unkillable team there. So 4-turn cooldown for the unkillable 2 times. And then I believe outside of that, you would use Painkeeper to reset the skills. And then you're good to go. Now, I do want to check one more thing. I believe there was one. I forgot which champion it is, and now I have to look at these because I believe there's a champion that reduces cooldowns, decreases the cooldowns of all ally skills except this champion by 1 turn. And this goes down to a 3-turn cooldown. So you have a unkillable, you have Painkeeper, which will reset cooldowns, and you can reset Painkeeper's cooldowns with this ability. You pretty much already have an unkillable team. You just need to build it. Insane. I just did a clan boss run just to see where we're at, and we're on hard, doing about 8.5 million. With the unkillable team, you're definitely going to easily be able to go to brutal. I'm just in a random clan. I I haven't really done much. I believe we're in CVC, but not when anyone plays in this clan. You'd have to join a new clan and do things along those lines. But as you see, you're already off to a huge start. I mean, we have all this forge stuff. I mean, look at all this. 350, 10. If you just do a little bit of the fractions, you can easily just roll a bunch of perception gear. I mean, we just have gear, not gear, but we have just resources galore is what I'm trying to think of. And as for, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff here I haven't even re-rolled. I haven't rolled up any of this stuff. I mean, look at all this. I mean, I have legendary stuff, defense, unfortunately, HP. We got some flat attacks, unfortunately. Here's some of the newer stuff that we got. Sometimes I'll get on and grind, but you are already to the point where you can grind whatever it is you need. I'll just keep scrolling to show you. Like, I do have some stuff rolled up, as you can see here, which didn't roll well. I mean, you got some mythical stuff here that I haven't rolled up either. I believe flat is unfortunate. Dang, all these flat stats are awful. Am I right? But a little bit of savage gear, nothing crazy, some flat stats. This was when I first had the account, I didn't know what I was doing, and I was rolling up flat stats just to see what I would get because I didn't know flat stats on gloves, chest plate, and boots were bad. I mean, as you see, I mean, look at all this stuff. This is me grinding campaign. Definitely needs a gear cleanse, but you have plenty of gear. that you can roll up. I do roll up, or I did get a bunch of perception gear. I just haven't rolled it up yet. As you see, here's the HP. Roll up the attack percent. I mean, and this is all the stuff you got from, what was it, the Arbiter missions? As you see, I rolled a lot of this up, 216. And I don't remember why I did this, but I rolled a bunch of this stuff up. A lot of the gear I have could probably be better, but this is what I have. These are some of the stats, things I need to upgrade. I believe HP is a huge thing, plus 30,000 HP. I mean, and I believe, yep, Diliana has max masteries, which I've done. And the rest don't really have max masteries. They do have some masteries, but nothing crazy outside of that. But I will say with this account, you can grind anything that you want for the most part. So you can go to Dragon, we're already pushing 13 easily. You can go to Ice Golem, we're pushing 13 as well, easily do 13. Fire Knight, we're on 10. Spider, I believe we're also on 10, which we are. Now you could probably push these up more, but this is kind of where I would just stop to grind. And if you go to Minotaur, you can easily push past 10. We're doing it in 26 seconds. It's not a big deal. You can easily push up. But I believe 13 is where you want to be grinding Minotaur. But either way, as you see, this is super good account, super ahead. When it comes to upgrading rank, I mean, or skills, we have a bunch of epic books. I've already maxed out Geomancer. Deliana's been maxed out. There's another Geo you can max out if you wanted to. I'm not really sure which champions were worth maxing, so I just kind of hoarded my books. And as for Ascension, I mean, as you see, we have a lot of some, maybe some not so much, but you can grind any of this with no problem. So that's why this account is really good. I'm excited to give it away to someone, and hopefully whoever I give it away to, we can keep in touch. You can give me updates about the account and go on from there. Outside of that, we'll go into Faction Wars. As you see, for Sacred Order, I mean, you usually have champions that you can use. You just need to level them up when it comes to this. Like, it's so easy. You have so many champions to use. Even here, I mean, he could probably clear this by himself. And then there you go. I mean, it's to the point where this account can pretty much do most things in the game. It just needs a little bit of love, TLC, and you kind of just need to roll up gear, grind more gear. As you see, this was an account where I didn't know what I was doing, and I was rolling flat HP boots and things along that nature. But outside of that, I mean, this account is a huge step up. You have insane champions. And I think it'll put you in a position where you can freely grind the game and not feel stuck. I feel like being stuck is a thing in Raid, but with this account, I feel like you can easily do some upgrades with gear and things and get ready to start pushing Brutal. And when you start pushing Brutal and get the Grandmaster chest, you're really starting to get more shards, more gear, more resources. And then obviously, eventually, you want to get to Nightmare, where you're really starting to get, I mean, even could get a Sacred, but you're just starting to get a bunch of stuff. I believe if you're doing Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare, along those lines, I believe when I did the, what was it, the summon video with the 140 shards, my friend literally grinded Clan Boss every day, and that's how he got all the shards. So he got 130 shards. I'm not saying that's what you're going to get, but I'm saying it's easily possible to just get a bunch of shards to be able to pull champions for the ×2 events, for the random events, the random tournaments that are coming through. This account will be able to put you in a really good place. And as I said, you have the Painkeeper, you have the Trunk Heart, you pretty much already have an unkillable team. If you use those two with Rhodos, Deliana, Geo, that could be your Clan Boss team right there. And or whatever combination you think would be better. Maybe Duchess would be better because I believe Duchess has the heals. So maybe you do this and the revive. So maybe you go Duchess instead of, you know, Rhodos or Deliana or whatever the case may be. But you guys are getting the point. So I'm not going to keep you here any longer. I'm doing the account giveaway. And again, in case you forgot it, like, comment, subscribe, and join the Discord down below. And that's it. And I will give about a week or two before I give the giveaway. That way, a lot of people can watch the video, a lot of people can enter, and maybe I'll do it a couple days. It's to be determined, but within a week, the account would be given away. I just want to make sure everyone has a chance to find the video and have a chance at this amazing account. But outside of that, I'm not going to keep you here anymore. As always, until next time, guys, Senpai out.